Hello and welcome to day 30. I guess we did it. Well, technically no, because I missed day 27 and 28 we made up for it right in the morning, but technicalities. Like I said, don't throw it all to the wind just because you make one little mistake. But I am thinking of continuing on. Just thought of this actually as I was running through this imaginary conversation in my head, and here we are having it. In February, I will do a limit of 5 minutes, not at least 5 minutes. This way, it's almost like, let's imagine some columnists began to have to write for short form like Twitter, back when Twitter first started. Well, they had to learn a new economy of words. They had to learn how to get their message across in much less. And I'm going to use this as an opportunity to work on that same skill in this format. It's a thought. I haven't committed to it yet. I have a note that I actually took down, which brings me to my next thing. Nighttime walks are 100% the move. Probably going to just keep doing this for the rest of 75 hard because it's such a great way to get the digestion going, of course, after eating all of the food, slamming all of the food down for the rest of the day. But then also the mind gets to do its thing and you get some gems out of those walks. If you haven't tried walking at night, even for 10 minutes, 15 to 20 though I would say to start, just so you give yourself enough time to get into that mental clarity state. It's a really weird thing. It's magical. All right, well, that's pretty much it besides the self-interview thing that I wanted to cover. So here we go. We did physical health for the first one. Mental health was yesterday. And today we're going to do emotional health, which this is an interesting one. Emotional health is kind of very related to mental health, and I almost didn't know the distinction between the two when I first read these. So question number 1, how would you describe your current emotional health? What's going well for you now? All over the place. Emotions can tend to have more weight on my decisions than I would like, but in line with the mental health, this has been slowly improving as well. This relates to, I think it's really tied to the mental health, because the emotions almost come as reactions. There's a really great book called Descartes' Error, spelled like Descartes. If you haven't seen the name Descartes before, it can trip you up. But Descartes' Error is a great book that talks about how feelings essentially are made, or the neurobiological makeup of emotions, or feelings. The distinction between the two. I think that one's more on feelings. I can't remember. The guy, Antonio Damasio, I believe. Good stuff. Check it out. What's your favorite self-care practice for supporting your emotions? Not holding anything back. I don't watch movies and TV right now, but allowing myself to shamelessly cry at emotional events I see and get in touch with all sides of my emotions. Now, this is something I would even say, and this happened when I first got to this house 3 years ago. I remember just running down the stairs and this state of pure joy. It's one of those moments that I've talked about to people, friends and whatnot, that it feels like you're on the right path kind of thing. And it's just this stupid grin that you just can't control. You're just like, oh my God, I don't know why I'm smiling right now, but it hurts and I'm still gonna smile. It's like that, but it's like, it feels so... it's like a brief moment of true enlightenment, of like being one with the Buddha. It's, anywho, getting in touch with those and appreciating those moments. But those are much more fleeting. So I think in general, allowing yourself to feel whatever feelings come and knowing that even the bad ones, they're gonna pass, but it's part of your experience too. And it might be telling you something about your life that's not going the way that you truly deep down want it to go, even though you might be telling yourself otherwise. Number 3, how do you currently honor your emotions? Just this morning, and this was a few days ago, I allowed myself to be angry just long enough for the emotions to pass when my friend's dogs tore up a plant and crapped in the laundry room. This, I think, is healthy. Not just to hide from anger or stop it, but allow it to happen so that it can pass. Now, anger is one of those ones I've talked about before. The fact that anger and some of those bad emotions can be seen as tools, I think that anger does serve a purpose, and it's a very touchy one, but allowing yourself to feel, because you don't want to get down on yourself. You don't want to be, oh, come on, why would you... Because then you're just going to build more negative emotions. Not even, like, anger might not even be negative, but then you're adding doubt and criticism and hatred of yourself. So allowing things to happen so that it can pass, just like clouds. What are you curious about exploring further in relation to emotional health? My answer? How to take control back from my emotions, to act more rationally while allowing the emotions to pass over me like a wave. That's what I was going to say, like a cloud or a wave, just go. And it's gonna come back. It's definitely coming back, but it'll go right back out to sea, and then someday it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back, and then it's gone. that's it. Okay, bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 31. It's the end of the month. I'm excited. Are you? Let's go.